These are some of the most disturbing and disrespectful rapper interviews of all time. First up, we have Baby Loss, a rapper who gained recognition after linking up with the Island Boys in 2020. Fans even considered him the fourth Island Boy, as he was with them during their infamous brawl in Hawaii. Recently, Who Rich Kevin attempted to get Lost to comment on a viral video of the Island Boys kissing each other. This question infuriated Lost, causing him to snap on the interviewer.
I gotta ask you, bro, like, everybody wants to know, did you see the Island Boys kiss?
Bruh, stop mentioning them dudes for real, bro. Like,
No, I'm just saying though, like,
oh,
did you
bruh,
see that?
no, fam. Fam, they weren't gay when I was around, fam. Like, bruh, stop doing that, bruh. Like, this interview ain't about that. Like, it could go down in this interview, bruh. Like, do you want it to go down in this interview? Do you want it to go down, yes or no?
Nah.
Thankfully, Lost didn't pop the interviewer because things could have taken a much darker turn, and he's not the only rapper who's ever pulled a gun on an interviewer. Now let's move on to an FBG member known as Butter. Butter has had plenty of wild moments in interviews, and recently, he went off on O-Block members for their involvement in FBG Duck's murder. During an interview with Say Cheese, he claimed that O-Block basically incriminated themselves after taking out Duck. What made it even more disturbing was that, during the same interview, fans believe Butter may have accidentally admitted to killing someone himself.
These told on themselves, and they did an interview on top of the murder cop. You stupid.
What about the picture that
Take
went?
me to jail. Give me the cups.
Yo, Butter. What
I'll
about
take
the
it,
what
yeah.
about the picture that went viral with Muwop wearing with the duck sneakers?
That's clown. And with the same Draco y'all used. Get a feds they evidence.
That's the same.
Homicide can't solve it, but the feds can, right?
Damn.
We talking real business. I'm a real street.
Nah, that wasn't the same.
That's
in the document?
Not long after, while discussing O-Block, FYB Maine warned Butter to tone it down, telling him he was saying too much. This happened after Butter described a situation where he was allegedly sitting on top of a car belonging to someone he killed.
I'm Butter, Sean. I'm Butter, Sean. Now picture me sitting on top of the car that I just killed on. I got J Maine them in this. I got 4 of them in this. They in this. They didn't kill.
Butter also spoke about O.D. Perry's death in an interview with Vlad TV.
Man, O.D. got black. Right, well, O.D. Perry got killed at one point. They're saying that she was the shooter. That's the rumor.
I mean, it's footage. It's a video.
Of O.D. Perry getting killed?
Yeah.
You saw it?
I ain't seen nothing, man. I just heard the stories, bro.
Okay.
I don't be knowing nothing for real. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time.
Okay, fair enough.
His brother told him to slack they homie. Oh, look where I just gave back 192 years. I don't speak on that. Told him, gay. I'm home right now because I blamed on my sister Tyler. Told him. Told.
There have long been rumors that a female assassin, Kai, was responsible for taking out O.D. Perry. However, recent speculation suggests that Butter may have been the real shooter and blamed his sister Kai, since she's no longer alive to confirm or deny it. After Tuka was killed at a bus stop on 63rd, members from his block wanted revenge, especially since O-Block had been mocking his death. Not long after, O.D. Perry, an O-Block member, was walking around the neighborhood when he stopped at a store to buy some snacks. But shortly after leaving on his bike, he was ambushed and shot. He fell off the bike, got up to run, but was hit 10 more times. A key witness told police that the shooter was an African-American male, but many believe it was actually Kai, since she was later seen posing with one of O.D. Perry's guns after his death. Popular 63rd member Wooski even tweeted, "Shout out to them twins that made O-Block," tagging both Kai and FBG Butter. Because of this, many fans now suspect that Butter may have been the one who actually killed O.D. Perry. But that wasn't the only disturbing moment from one of FBG Butter's interviews. In a recent sit-down with No Jumper, Butter broke down in tears while talking about his sister, Kai. He expressed how he would rather see her fighting for her life in a hospital than lying in a grave.
For her life, gang, they'll be dead. Every day I wish, like, why the they ain't come lock her up, gang? Like, why y'all ain't come lock this girl up, gang? Every day I be like, rather out in Tuka grave, because I be taking care of Quan them phones, Shondell. Like, I be every day before I be on the phone with my little brother them for on Tuka before I be talking to them for. Then I be like, for I wish this was my little sister I was talking to for on the phone on Tuka grade for. I wish this was Kyra. I wish I was laughing with my sister for. I wish I was sending my sister this money. Yeah, I wish I was sending my sister these pictures of me at these interviews on these platforms. I wish I was showing Kyra this shit. On Tuka for. That shit hurt my soul every day. On Tuka. And a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of time everybody think a lot of it be facade. And a lot of people don't even go through shit.
Kai lost her life on April 11th, 2014. On that day, she made a critical mistake. She tweeted her location for everyone to see, including her enemies. As she walked down the block with two friends on their way to a studio to celebrate Bostrell's birthday, a gunman jumped out of a car. He waved bystanders away before opening fire on Kai and her friends. Both of her friends were hit and Kai was shot 9 times. After being wounded, she managed to stumble to a nearby home, collapsing on the steps where she took her final breath. Speaking on Kai's death, a Chicago man known as Trenches News claimed he was at the scene when it happened. In an interview with Cam Capone News, he described how disturbing it was, even saying that smoke was coming from her neck after she was shot.
And did you hear the gunshots and everything going
on?
on?
Oh yeah, they sound like something special. They was boom, boom, like it had like a Star Wars before it said pow. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy as hell, man, that day. And then the police tried to lock up Duck. They told Duck he responsible for it. They just left K.I. on the ground. They ain't try to help her, minister no aid. They ain't try to do none of that. Me and Joe Jackson, me and Manny, FBG, Young and them daddy, we about to go to jail because we like, nah, let him go. So I went over there by K.I. Smoke was coming out her neck, man. It was all sad.
BTB Savage's interview with DJ Vlad is often cited as a key factor in his tragic death, as he spoke in a boastful manner about a self-defense killing. According to Savage, a local rapper had been trying to collaborate with him for some time. One night, the rapper finally arranged a feature, arriving at Savage's apartment with a car full of people. He entered the apartment with another man, Omar Richardson. Savage felt uneasy as they looked around his place, but relaxed when Omar flashed a bankroll. They brought in a box of studio equipment, but soon after, the rapper claimed he had forgotten something and left with Omar to retrieve it. Sensing something was off, Savage locked the door behind them. At that moment, things took a turn for the worse. Omar started questioning Savage about his jewelry before pulling out a gun and demanding everything. Initially hesitant, Savage complied when Omar threatened to shoot him and his girlfriend. However, when Omar reached for his chain, Savage saw an opportunity. He grabbed Omar, brought him to the ground, and they began wrestling. Omar's gun fell, prompting Savage to call for his girlfriend to shoot. She fired twice, but Omar still managed to grab a firearm and fire 3 shots at her, all of which missed. Savage regained control and urged Omar to leave. Emphasizing that his son was present, Omar refused, vowing to kill him. Meanwhile, Omar's accomplices started shooting through the door, but none of the bullets hit their target. Once they stopped firing, Savage's girlfriend returned fire, causing Omar's associates to flee, abandoning him. Omar continued fighting, prompting Savage's girlfriend to shoot him one last time in the torso, ultimately leading to his death. The authorities ruled the case as self-defense, and the intense situation quickly went viral. Shortly after, Savage's interview with Vlad TV amassed over 2 million views within a week, drawing the ire of his enemies due to his cocky tone.
Concerned that his people are gonna try to come back?
Yeah, they for sure might do what they do, but I'm gonna get active, that's all it is, and deal with it.
Then, on March 30th, Savage posted photos on Twitter of himself standing in a pool of dried blood where Omar had died, appearing to mock the situation. The images went viral as nothing like it had been seen before. However, just 2 hours later, while driving his Mercedes, 2 gunmen boxed him in and opened fire. By the time help arrived, it was too late. While some blame his interview for the fatal retaliation, others point to the controversial photos, which many saw as highly disrespectful despite the act being in self-defense. Now, let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp, who had a disturbing moment during an interview with No Jumper. Throughout the interview, he repeatedly threw up, seemingly due to the excessive number of pills he had taken.
Anything in particular stand out?
This raised serious concerns among fans and No Jumper host Adam22 about his health, as it was clear he was in need of help. Lil Dump refused to discuss why he had vomited during the interview, further worrying viewers.
So what just happened? What just happened?
Something deep in life that, you know. I'd rather not talk about it, but I can talk to you about it personally as a person, you know what I'm saying? But some, you know, things deep in life.
But I'm just talking about you puking, or like the fact that you're kind of drunk, right?
No, I ain't drunk. I'm sober.
You're sober? No alcohol. That's not what's in that cup. I just kind of assumed it was alcohol.
Water.
Oh, okay. So what are you going through right now?
Just some deep things.
You trying to get clean? You're trying to get clean?
Get clean?
Off of some other
Yeah, type at the same time.
Not long after, he appeared in another YouTube video where he told a girl that he takes more drugs than she could ever imagine.
Why are you standing like that? Like, stand up straight, you gotta be louder, like.
I do more drugs than
Me
you
too.
could ever imagine.
That's not, okay.
I know.
Hopefully he receives the help he needs before it's too late. Now, if you want to watch times when fake gangsters get caught by real gangsters, click this video.